Girls today will run the world.
I'm Jae Aar from Panama City, Florida. How you spell my name correctly is Jaeaar. And when you pull it up, all type of shit gonna pop up. Well, my brand is UgaFamilia, under God's authority, Universal Grind Association, double meaning, we deep for sure. What the fam mean to me, UGA fam, what that mean to me is like the purest of the people that I ran into throughout my life. Like, the people who supported me for my dreams, of course, the music, and just for who I am, and just stuck around. And now I kind of done turned my little, social group into a business. So it's like, now everybody kind of got their own jobs and it kind of, merge their crafts into what I got going on. So it's bigger than whatever I thought it could be at that time. And now I got a little baby up under that too. But yeah, that's translate Famo. That's just really like the lingo that been going on amongst us. You feel me? But now we kind of like, putting it out there to the listeners and the followers and the fans or whatever. Kind of give them, a taste of how we live in real life. But, translate to it's just, it's important because it's the last of all the written lyrics that I wrote last time I was incarcerated, plus a dab of like, my new creativity all on one take. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a great listen. It's gonna be very inspirational. You know what I mean? A lot of game in it too. I stay dripping a little game for the young people and people who just like game. Period. But yeah, man. Translate to Famo on the way, June 1st. Make sure y'all tap in. Apple, Spotify, everywhere. Make sure you go back and check out Translate 1. Just translate. That big gas, that big real deep. I think it's gonna be epic in the future, but right now, translate to us.
Don't give a fuck what you finna say. I never fuck with you anyway.
There was a lot going on before. Actually, I wrote the written part in Atlanta, Georgia. Before I actually went to Atlanta, I was just, real eager to go and just, link with my industry friends or whatever you want to call it, and just work on the rest of my take or whatever. So while I'm going to do that, I'll be on some spiritual shit too. You know what I mean? So I'm real like real pure with myself. So you know what I mean. So how I move, I be aware of a lot of different shit. But anyway, so I go down to pursue my little career down here in Atlanta, Georgia, I had a little friend girl, and I ain't gonna put her name out there. I linked with her, to come just stay to save money, from hotels or whatever. In the meantime, there's a whole bunch of shit going on behind the scenes in her little world that I don't know about, you know what I mean? So I got a jitter, I had a jitter on the way at the time. He born now, so like Anthony. Time go on, and a couple months pass or whatever. I went to examining and, looking around and watching the girl more often, find a little pill bottle, the medicine for HIV. That was a hard ass, little tough ass moment for me. This happened prior to making this album that y'all gonna listen to. You know what I mean? So all this struggle, all this pain is into it now. That ain't the end of the story now. So once I find this out, I go get checked. Thank God, baby Jesus. You know what I mean? And we're gonna still keep going back. But God spared me. I was good. I was busting the girl for a long period of time, a couple months. So, you know what I mean? If I would have had it, I would have got it then. But we still gonna keep it rocking, though. You feel me? And that's what happened behind the scenes of you making this album translate too. So you know what I mean? it's a real in-depth story, in-depth energy on the whole tape. Make sure y'all, you know what I mean, really listen, you know what I mean, and lock in and grab the game out that shit, man. These people out here playing in the streets, man. Shout out to all my young niggas. Make sure y'all motherfucking strap up. Yeah, a lot of people was involved in making the translate to from the beats to the production, to, you know what I mean? Just yeah, a lot of people was involved. Grand Hustle, Big Hurt NT, Panama City Music World, UgaFamilia, y'all already know what it is. Famo the sound. We played a big part. Shout out to Dave Matthew. Shout out Matt Bonnie. OPS. Shout out DT Spacey. That's my boy. I'm a real underdog guy, you know what I mean? So, you know, I know people, but, you know, I be locking in with the underdog, trying to make sure that, you know, we grow together and, you know, put our foot in the game. With this fam shit, we on a different level, on a different type of frequency. So we trying to lock in a different fan base, different crowd, like everybody else, but, you know, our energy is just different, you know what I mean?
Teach you how to keep it solid, I'm mighty body, fuck nigga, I'm out.
And Panama City. I mean, see, look, I love my city. It's a lot of hate. You know what I mean? It's a lot of niggas be hating and shit, but I love my city. Like, it's a lot of leisure to be, you know, at your pace here. You feel me? Where I'm from, you know, shout out Lane County, Panama City, Florida. There's a lot of paper chasing ass niggas, a lot of get money ass niggas. There's a lot of lanes too, and there's a lot of bullshit. And a lot of people, you know, slow to a lot of shit, but, you know, it's a good spirit, man. I love my city, man, you know. Panama City, Florida, baby. Fuck all that. I'm bang kind of, you know what I mean? The music scene in Panama, yeah, it ain't upbeat. It ain't up to beat. You know, I can admit that. Being a rapper, you know what I mean? That's a humble confession. You know what I mean? It's a few niggas that's moving around. You know what I mean? Where they move around up under niggas. You know what I mean? And a lot of niggas be putting on facades. And niggas who really in the loop be knowing, but it really don't even be mattering, cause what, that shit don't matter. So it's like, yeah, niggas just need to get upbeat and get their royalties rolling in and get more control, or, you know what I mean, they use it. But you know, niggas turn now. Niggas who fucking with me in my city on that music shit, like shit, niggas turn, niggas, like I said, it's niggas who got a little emotion and shit too, you know what I mean, like doing their thing, like. Shout out Migo Mac, shout out Lifestyle, shout out goddamn Fatal Baby, shout out goddamn Jock, shout out boy Jock, shout out Skyy, shout out goddamn, you know, yes, there's a lot of people who got a little emotion, shout out Baby J, shout out Lil Cool. But me personally, I choose to, you know, go to Atlanta because of the fam, you know, the fam and just, you know, just the fam being the fam. Shout out to the fam. We grew to the point that I could utilize industry sources, and that's what I choose to do. So that's awesome as far as me. That's in my mind. That's a great accomplishment, just to have that relationship with those type of people. You know, coming from nothing, you know, I ain't never had that, so, yeah, you know, it feels good to go be able to chill, and me and, you know, multi-million-dollar studios, and record on thousands on $1,000 microphones, and, you know, yeah, feel good. My style of rap real poetic, but it's trap. You know, I gotta, you know, all my shit pretty much trapped out, but it's real poetic too. You know, it's real. It's a lot of messages in my shit. All my shit got messages in it. You know what I mean? Some type of game that you just need to grab hold to. You know what I mean? So this album is like a seminar. You know, from a trap nigga. I ain't even gonna say full trap nigga. It's from a trap nigga. Like I'm a hustler. This album is actually epic shit. I ain't even gonna lie. Like once you hear it, you gonna understand. But my whole approach on that motherfucker is straight execution. That's what you can expect. Like a execution of verbal swag from a trap nigga out of Panama City. Like that's the best way to put it. Like I'm spitting like to the maximum. Like I really feel like I'm the rawest in my city. Like and definitely like the industry got something to reckon with too. But everybody got their own opinions, But translate to Famo, I'm eating. Y'all niggas better be ready. All you off ass niggas hating. All my fans, listeners, and new fans, yeah, it's that drip, for sure.
Push up on the come a little bit, can't get any paint. I come from the slum, so she let me bang in the
I went through a process with all my motherfucking takes, but this motherfucker right here, I learned that you can be protected on a whole nother level, like that. You know what I mean? Long as you after purity, long as you after that, you know what I mean? That inward freedom that nobody can dictate with you in the universe, like you protected on another level, like you know what I mean? Like, and I'm definitely a testimony of that. You know what I mean? Because the story about the girl, you know what I mean? That's the heaviest shit that happened to me during this process of making this album. But it was like, I was so oblivious, you know what I mean, to the whole thing of her situation and shit. But I was still protected to the point where I made it out the situation and I ain't get sick or infected. And that is a miracle in my eyes, and that's the energy that was on me during the process of making this album. So you know what I mean? It was like, yeah, that purity in there, that realness in there, that that awareness in there, you know what I mean, that protection in there, you know what I mean? Like this shit was supposed to happen, this album was destined, you feel me? Another lesson I learned, shit, you can be way greater than you think that you is. Way greater than you think that you is. You just gotta, show the initiative. And I ain't even gonna really say for the people around you or the other people that you work, but for yourself, you know what I mean? And you gonna see yourself do amazing things. I done some amazing things.
Conversation. All I want is hundreds in my pockets and a spaceship. I can hear you mumbling.
Yeah, what you can expect next from the fam? Jock coming, South Boy, shout out South Boy, Jock. Yeah, shout out Skyy, she got new music on the way, she working, she be filming and doing all that TV show shit, so y'all don't be seeing her like that, but she on the way. Lifestyle, shout out Lifestyle Music, that's the CEO of Panama City Music World, and he going hard with his own little camp, he trying to grow together, Lifestyle Music. He on tour with Fetty from St. Joe. Shout out Fetty, they on tour right now, moving around. Shout out Migo Mac. I don't know if he gonna have some more music coming soon. Our condolences from the family to his family. He just had a serious situation, and it'll knock any man off track. So shout out to that boy, man. Big prayers up to him personally and his family. He already got music out. Make sure y'all go and tap into all Migo Mac old music, man, and help him run up them streams and royalties so he continue to support his family and whatnot. Shout out to my boy Fatal Baby. Yeah, he should have some more videos coming. Shout out Doja, man. Hurricane Flow. Definition of real. We just dropped that definition of real. Yeah, man. Shout out Blow Money Doja, man. He got all type of new music coming, man. Shout out Authentic, man. They fucking with my dog. So shout out to everybody on the team, man. UGA fam, Famo Uncle Sound, you fuck niggas know. Panama City Music World, man. We in the building, man. We just gonna keep dropping and keep getting better. UgaFam, Famo, the same shit, gonna get all that. It's on the camera good. Let me see that. Make sure it's in the skin. Look at that. Make sure they know it's carrot. You see it? See? I'm that same shit. I'm that same shit, man. Famo, the same bitch. My blood gone, I gotta go.